Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I'm here with my Thrifty Thursday video. So yeah, Thrifty Thursday is where I share my finds, usually from the past week. And but this video, I'm hoping to do two videos today. So this one is going to be a little Etsy update because I keep telling myself I'm going to do one and I keep doing my Thrifty Thursday videos and I don't do an Etsy update. So I thought I'd start with that. So I had found these plant cards in Florida when I was down there, and they were in a little notebook, and I'm keeping a little notebook to hopefully make a journal in. I think it would be really fun. It's a really cute size, but I don't need all of these plant cards. I think they're super cool, and they are vintage. They're starting to brown, and they're really cool. They are from 1975. They say the retail group, I don't know, plant produce department. But anyway, super cool to decorate these, and they're a really nice size for journals. And so like here's a little pack I put together of an example of what you would get when you order these plant cards, but you know, I can put a little ribbon around it too. I like to use some fabric ribbon sometimes in my orders. So anyway, just to show you a couple of these to show you what, you know, kind of variety is in here. Just a lot of different plants, really, you know, a lot of green plants, and just different. Sometimes they have a little bit different colored background, a lot of dark backgrounds. Here's a yellow one, here's an orange one, just all types of plants. So pretty cool, and I think that's really cool that they're vintage. They were in a notebook, like a binder notebook, so they have the 3 holes over here. That could be cool to you know, depending on where you're going to put them, you could put some ribbons or something through the holes and kind of weave that through. But anyway, I think these are really fun to decorate, and sometimes I have sewn on the back some paper to journal on. Sometimes I just sew it on the top here, and then it can flip up, and you can still read about the plant if you wanted, and you have a place to write. So just, you know, I would say use your imagination with those if you want to use them in a journal, botanical journal, whatever. They are vintage, so if you need some authentic vintage ephemera, that's, you know, and of course they're cardstock. Did I tell you the size? I think I got my ruler out and I didn't tell you the size. It's in the listing, but let's see, they are about, to be exact, I'll try to be exact, they're almost 5 inches. So this, see right here, just a couple little notches. Well, they're just one little notch over 4 3/4 really. See right there? So, and then the length is, let me see if I can find the proper place to measure from. The length is 6.5. So pretty cool. I thought those were really neat when I found them. Something I didn't really have. I have a lot of recipe cards, but not a lot of plant cards, you know what I mean? So then I also put a couple of these. I have one that I kept for myself. I'm going to try to hold things in a way that they don't provide, you know, glare in the camera here. But yeah, these are 2 unopened train borders, and I had used these in my recent baby journals, or, you know, I guess you can call them baby journals. But it's a whole train, you know. It starts with the engine and goes around to the coal car. This one says U.S. mail, and then the caboose. Yeah, or where's the caboose? I guess this is the caboose on this one. The mail car, coal car, engine, and on this one, engine, coal car, and I can't see it all. It's under the sticker, but there's a green caboose here on this one too. But I think it's different from this one. It looks to be different, but I really can't see it under this. But anyway, I have one that I kept. I don't need all 3 of them, so I put 2 of them in my shop. So those are in there. This cute little, I love this. But I always sell these. I never keep the tea towels that I find. Well, Well, I do have a couple that I don't want to tell you the untruth. I do have a couple that I kept because I want to use them with some cookbook journals. But this one I'm not keeping. It's really, I love this one actually. It might be one of my favorite ones I ever found because it's mini. You know, most of them are the size of a regular like dish towel or whatever, or bigger. This one is only, let's see, it's just under 11 inches wide. And then it is, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, about 16 and a half inches long there. Like, see, here's the back, you know, and then here's the front with the bright colors and the vegetables and this cutting board where the calendar is, and it's from 1974. It's like in perfect condition. It doesn't have any holes or stains or anything from what I can see here. So super cute. That's in there. And then this, I'm not going to open up the books and tell you the copyright because it's all in the listings, and you've seen these before. I've shown you in my thrifty videos, but a lot of times in those I don't know what I'm putting in my shop, or you know, if I'm keeping it or not. And then, you know, kind of make up my mind after the video when I go to put things away and I discover I don't have any room for anything. Then I said, well, I guess I better list some things. This I see a lot of handyman books, and this one I love. Like, a lot of them I don't get, like even though they're from the 70s or whatever, I don't get them because I don't, you know, I just don't really love them. This one I love. It's, first of all, it's Better Homes and Gardens. It's this pretty orange color, and it's got this you know, the dad and the son here, and there's a blueprint back there. I love all the background stuff here, like from the tool, you know, the garage or whatever, wherever they are. And just the colors are so very probably 70s, and they look like 70s father and son. And you know, it's a ring binder, and it's got, you know, this really cool picture here. It's in like really perfect shape. You know, it is old, so it's starting to brown, maybe a little spotting here on the edges, but just the coolest handyman book I have ever found, and that I've actually bought, because like I said, I don't really buy them unless I really love them. And this Julia Child book I did put in there, and this is a newer one, but not brand new or anything. I think it's almost vintage, or it just turned vintage. I don't remember right now, but anyway, whatever it is, it's in my shop, and it's got, you know, it's in perfect shape, really. I mean, look at this. It's got the dust cover in pretty much perfect shape too, I believe. And this one, I've never found one with this. I guess only the newer ones have this Meryl Streep little, like, it's a little kind of extra piece here on the dust cover, kind of, you know, talking about the movie where Meryl Streep played, you know, Julia Child. And so that is in my shop. And then this Story of Flight, I always get, if these are in decent shape, these little kind of like educational books like this, the older ones like this, 70s or whatever they are, 50s, 60s, 70s, I always get them because I love them. I don't think I ever used these in school, but I'm sure some of you used them, you know, just depending on what school you went to. This is 1967. So, yeah, you know, depending on what school you went to, maybe you used these books or in school, or maybe you had them at your house and at home when you were a kid. But really cool. And I've got a few of these. I keep finding these. And I think they're really cool, so I keep buying them. So whenever I find them, I think I have one or two that I've kept that I want to make a cookbook journal. And I've got, I think, 4 in my shop now. I think 4. I'm telling you, I keep finding them. So I keep buying them because I think that they're super cute. I like Campbell's, any kind of Campbell's little cookbook, especially with this little metal, metal binding. I don't know why, I just love this type of binding with the metal coil sticking through the spine like that. I don't know, I think that's really cool. This is I like some old cookbooks like this, like with the, you know, cardstock cover. I really like, and this one I thought was really cool. Yeah, there's somewhere here. As you can see, a little grunge going on, but look at the inside right here. That's really cool. And then look at this, you know, I mean, look at this. The colors and the different little images in here. It would be great to take apart for a, you know, just collect in your collection, or if somebody wanted to take it apart. It would be awesome papers and pages for a journal. This one also I thought was like the same category. Really cute little booklet. Has this spine here, like a little plastic binding. It's also got some grunge on it, but it is old. And so it's called a Household Digest. Has a little tab here. Local recipes, it says. And it's just, the pages are browning. It's got this really cool, the divider here with that tab I showed you has this golf advertisement. So that's cool. And it's got these typed recipes. It's got more advertisements here, and just, you know, some diagrams, and just really cool, like household, how it, you know, how they did things back in that time period. Oh, here's another one. I told you. I have two of them recently listed that I added to my listing. This is an old book that has a kind of a neat cover. It's a very worn, but it would make a beautiful journal, especially if you wanted to do some layering on here. Make a new spine, or just cover this spine. This is really actually probably about an inch here. So you could probably get at least 2, maybe 3 signatures in there, depending on how many pages. But I liked this color, the green and yellow, especially the green. And it has this gold horse here. It looks like a horse with wings. So that is cool. And then let me see what the story was. I don't remember offhand. Getting the most out of life. So it's a Reader's Digest type. It's put out by the Reader's Digest Association. It says right there. So it's not your Reader's Digest, but it's, you know, put out by them. The pages are very browned. They might, look how, I mean, they were very browned frame almost around the pages. I kind of thought that was pretty cool. I haven't tried to bend any and see if they're crispy, but if you couldn't use them as pages, they would be beautiful in layering. So that is in my shop. And this Jello book is in my shop. I love this one because it's vintage also, and it has the really cool old, like, it's probably, I don't know if it's probably 70s, but look at the colors and the little Jello molds here and things. So I thought the pictures in here were very, look at her outfit. That is, I mean, I just thought it was really cool. I love the 70s pictures a lot of times, looking at the clothes and the style, you know, the hairstyles, and even the food pictures are just so, I don't know, they just had a way of doing it then that made it so 70s. This one is in there. This is Our Parish. I thought this was a cute cover for a journal. It's you know, grunged a little bit and worn, but I really like that in a journal. I like the old grungy covers, you know what I mean? And this has some super cute little, look at the colors and pictures, and the fonts in here are really neat. So it's a reader, and I believe it's put out by the Catholic Church. This is Our Parish. So it says right here, Commission on American Citizen, the Catholic University of America. So a nice little book there. And this one, it's so weird how some books are, like, see these books? This one is twice as heavy as this one. I guess it's just the paper. Like this paper, there's some writing in here. But I tried to put that in my listing whenever I see anything, any flaws. Reading here. Little note, I didn't see that before. But you can see the pages are mostly all good except for, and that was pencil, so that could be erased, I believe. That pencil mark I just showed you right here in the beginning. There's a few pages that have pencil marks. Let's see, where were they? Just so you can see. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. There's quite a few pages here in the beginning, but they're all pencil, so if you wanted to erase it. And that one is cheap because of that, because of the wear and the pencil. I think I listed this pretty cheap in my Etsy shop. So this one, I love the cover. All these little graphics right here and here. The spine is pretty worn. It's Robin Hood. And these are the browned, very browned. And, you know, I price it according to what it looks like. You know, like, I really probably bought this one for the cover, and I planned on making a journal, but like I said, I need to clear some books out. So, if it were me, I would just use this and make a new spine, and probably have to use the pages for collage. There might be a picture or something you can cut out and put onto, you know, glue it onto some little folder or something, so that, you know, you could use it in that way. Here's another kind of like educational, the Golden Book, History of the United States. And I see a lot of, I've seen quite a few of these, but I only buy the ones that are, you know, look like I think somebody would want it, like this was United States, so that looked like a good subject matter. Here's a little writing here, and these are all right, you know, in my shop. I thought this was neat because it had also, see, you had some presidents here in the front, you know, Kennedy, Eisenhower there. It has this fold out page, and then it has Harry Truman and Herbert Hoover there. And then it has, you know, just here's what the pages look like. You know, kind of an encyclopedic type history of the United States. But it's in kind of, see how the style is in here with the 2 columns. And there's a pretty map and lots of pictures. So I would think this would be fun to learn from. And I know books have changed a lot over the years, so you know, you have to realize that things were different back here in this date when they were printing these books. They don't do things the same way now, but let's see, as far as what they even put into a history book, you know, to be politically correct and all that kind of stuff. But this one is from that's the date of the presidents. Let's see, where's the copyright? If it's in here, I put it in my listing, so I said I wasn't going to try to find it for you, but so that's all of the Etsy update. So I'm hoping to have another video of, you know, I'm planning on having another video today of my thrifty finds for the past week. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the little update here, and I will see you in the next video. Happy crafting and happy thrifting.